Hello everyone. I just wanted to hop on here really quick because some of you were messaging me asking for a bigger clarification on the last post that I just put up about antibiotics and the difference between viruses and bacteria. So I just thought I'd come on and explain it a bit better to you. Now, first of all, I just want to mention I am not a physician. I'm not a medical professional, I'm not a doctor or a nurse. I'm not a chemist or a biologist. In fact, I was just really crappy at science in school. But I've taken a greater interest in the science of how antibiotics work in the body because we have a son at home who he was born with severe congenital heart defects, and he had a weakened immune system when he was younger, and he was on rounds and rounds and rounds of antibiotics, multiple hospital stays, and we were at the point in his life where the cardiac interventionist who did his last cardiac procedure basically said we need to find a way to prevent him from getting these reoccurring respiratory infections. Otherwise, not only were we going to be heading down the heart transplant route faster than anticipated, but he was also going to need a lung transplant. So we were desperate, we were helpless, we were hopeless, we were looking for solutions, and antibiotics didn't help him anymore because eventually his body developed resistance and they no longer worked for him. So we started looking into natural remedies. We stumbled on doTERRA, and it's been such a blessing to our family. And now I just want to share with you the information that I know so that perhaps you can make a better judgment call for yourself or your children when they get sick. So first thing I want to do is show you this diagram here. This is a picture here of our cell. This purple oval is a picture of our cell. Notice here that it says that the cell wall is coated with a lipid coating, that outer membrane. And then we have all kinds of things that can threaten our cells, okay? So we have this threat right here is the yellow guy. He's trapped inside your body cell. And then we have this threat here, which lives on the outside of the cell. This guy is a bacteria, okay? Bacteria live on the outside of your cell wall, whereas viruses go through the cell wall and they get trapped inside your cell wall. Now, because your cell wall is coated with a lipid coating, when you catch a viral infection, which is inside the cell, antibiotics do nothing, okay? So if you go to the doctor and you start explaining to your doctor about the symptoms you're having and he says it's probably a viral infection and you ask him for a prescription for antibiotics, it's really useless because antibiotics are water-based. So antibiotics cannot penetrate through that cell wall because that cell wall is lipid soluble. It's a fatty coating. Antibiotics, water-based products cannot get inside. That's why antibiotics do not work for viral infections, okay? If you have a bacterial infection, antibiotics will work because the bacteria is living on the outside of the cell, and then the antibiotics can attack it and eliminate the bacteria. Okay, so that was a little bit of your science lesson. I hope that was a bit of a better understanding, a better explanation for you. I just wanted to mention a couple more things. When you go to the doctor and you have a viral infection, you can go home and you can rest. You can drink plenty of fluids. If you've got a sore throat, you can gargle with salt water. You can also use essential oils. If you're curious to learn a little bit more about essential oils, I can definitely help you with that. We've been using them in our family now for over 5 years, and I'm now a wellness educator with doTERRA. So I like to be able to share our story and to be able to impact your health in a positive way as well. But if you go on antibiotics, what happens is it destroys your health long-term because it destroys not only the good bacteria in your gut, but it also destroys the bad bacteria. So what that means is it's going to weaken your immune system even more, and you're going to be more susceptible to catching viruses and bacteria again in the future. So if you've already been on antibiotics already this season, that's okay. We have ways that we can rebuild your gut health. We have some amazing high-quality probiotics that are actually double encapsulated, which is amazing because it gets the probiotic deep into that lower intestine, which is where you need the probiotics. A lot of probiotics don't have that double encapsulation, so they're actually digesting inside your stomach, and that's not exactly where you need the probiotic. You need it in your lower intestine. So if you're looking for some more information about the essential oil protocol that we follow in our home when we are sick, or if you want more information on how to restore your gut health or probiotics, definitely let me know. But hopefully that was a better explanation for you, and we'll talk to you soon.